We saw a good day on the Australian share market with a rise of 0.3%. The best performing sector was the technology sector, but we also saw a good performance from the industrials, the consumer discretionary, as well as the material sectors. The material sector being boosted by news that Vale would be stopped from some of its operations in Brazil due to the dam disaster. That should help support iron ore pricing in the short term. Meanwhile, we saw the RBA Governor Philip Lowe with a speech, and it looks like the Reserve Bank of Australia moving from a raising bias to a neutral stance on interest rates in Australia. Across the market, there were plenty of reports to absorb, the big one being Commonwealth Bank. Commonwealth Bank shares were trading down 1.4% after the numbers came in softer than expected. We did see cash profit coming in at $4.77 billion. The market had been expecting to see $5 billion, and we saw the net interest margin coming in at 2.1% compared to an expectation of 2.11%. The interim dividend kept steady at $2. Having a look at some other stocks reporting, and Insurance Australia Group shares were up by 4.3%. We did see the company reconfirming its full year guidance for underlying insurance margin of 16 to 18%. The company announcing an interim dividend of 12 cents. That's on top of what it's already paid out in the first half, which is a 19.5-cent capital return and a 5.5-cent special dividend. Insurance Australia Group saying that it is evaluating its options with some of its joint ventures around Asia because of its strong capital position. That would mean that there's a possibility of more capital returns for investors if we did see the sale of any of its holdings. We saw Dexus coming out to reconfirm its full year guidance, the shares trading up by 0.8% on the market, and Viva Energy having a good day, soaring 13% after signing a new 10-year deal with Coles. Viva Energy will be responsible for setting the fuel price, which would be a positive given that the Coles set price previously was known as being one of the most expensive in the country and probably contributed to lower volumes going through its petrol stations. So altogether, a good day on the market, plenty of news to absorb, and we'll be continuing to watch those half-year earnings reports coming through for the rest of the month.